Hi.
Hi, welcome to AUK Radio.
Thank you.
We watch a Black Tea,
Yeah.
very interesting film. Eventually, we were there at Q&A.
Yeah.
Abdurrahman Sisako, the director of the film, I wanted to ask, why Black Tea? I know that's the question to ask to the director. Why Black Tea?
Black tea. Yeah. It's a nickname of my character in the movie. They called me Hongcha, and in Chinese it means thé noir, black tea. So it's why.
You as a character, you sound very vulnerable. Why that? Why you appear vulnerable?
This is the road of the character who lead her to this vulnerability, because she's a woman fighting with love, with society, with expressing her power differently. So it's why she can be vulnerable, because she in all the movie we can see her fighting for love with her maybe a husband, in Côte d'Ivoire after with a man in China, but she's meeting herself fighting inside in a subtle way. So yeah, that's why.
You learn a lot of Chinese.
I learned a basics of Chinese for the movie. Like it's a very musical language, so I learned it mostly like hearing it like a song at the beginning. It was very, very difficult, and in the first time I was in COVID for the last part of the casting. I had to reproduce a big lines, a big Chinese line, and I was with fever, and it was the last part, so it was decisive, and I was a little bit crying, because for me it was, I can do it, but if I don't go there, it's finished. It's the end of maybe a dream. So I don't know, I tried it once, twice, and at the end it was like, yeah, it sounded just, and it picked me because of that. It's like my future coach after that told me, like, for her it was a Chinese native speaking.
All right.
Yeah, so it was really decisive for me. I stopped like recently, but I learned. I had like 1 year with blackout. It was so hard to learn Chinese with, it was stressed out, because it was for Aya, for my character, but it wasn't so pleasant at the end, because it was like, you have to do it well. It's a big part of my character. If I don't do it with sensitivity, with in a way that it's not me learning Chinese. I have to show to people. I have to show a character speaking Chinese. So it was, I have to learn my basics and after put emotions on it. So it was the big part. Yeah, and it was challenging. I was crying a lot, but like after 3 months, 4 months, I was like, okay, I can be in my character now. I can beat feelings. What it was challenging, it's as a spectator, as multiple things you can see, but we began the movie with shooting the movie with a tea, traditional tea with Thai, and I didn't know the guy and the actor, so it was like I have to be in intimacy with someone I don't know, and it was crazy. It was so challenging, but for me it was like, for me as a person, it was like, oh, Nina, you can do it, and it was like, now we have to do it. we face fear, him and I, but it was we have to do it and make it real for people to see it. So for me, it was hard and a best part because it learned me as a person a lot. Yeah, you have to adapt you, not fighting with the moment, but what can I do with who I am at this moment? I learned about tea and most of it, the meaning of gesture. It was like learning how to serve tea. I met my character too, because all the things my character, I learned from my character, nourished my character. Yeah.
接下来要跟你说的话，从来没有跟任何人说过。
我不清楚我是不是有爱过你。
他爸妈可能不能接受。
我们要如何有个美好的未来？